Welcome to part 3 of our life insurance taxation series. Today, we'll explore TDS deductions on insurance payouts, annuities, and strategies to effectively defer your taxes. We'll explore real-life scenarios using LIC's popular plans to illustrate these concepts. Stay tuned to learn how to optimize your returns while staying compliant with tax laws. Before diving into TDS, let's quickly recap an important point from our previous videos. Life insurance policies can be either tax-free or taxable depending on specific conditions under Section 10(10)(d). If the annual premium is within 10% of the sum assured, maturity benefits are completely tax-free. If this condition is not met, the payout becomes taxable. This applies to high premium policies and certain ULIPs. For taxable policies, let's now explore how these benefits are taxed under TDS. Under Section 194(d)(a) of the Income Tax Act, a 5% TDS is deducted on the income component of life insurance payouts if the total payout exceeds 1 lakh rupees. But what exactly is the income component? It's the difference between the total payout received and the total premiums paid. TDS is applicable only on this gain. No gains mean no TDS. Consider Mr. Gupta, aged 50, investing 2 crore rupees in LIC's Jeevan Akshay 7 under option F, receiving an annual lifelong pension of 13,49,000 rupees. He breaks even in approximately 15 years at age 65. Initially, these payouts are tax-free. Beyond this point, pension payments exceeding 2 crore rupees become taxable. Thus, the plan helps strategically defer taxes. This means that by age 64, the total annuity received will equal the initial investment. From this point onward, any further annuity payments are considered income and are subject to taxation. Now, let's meet Mr. Sharma, age 40, choosing LIC's Jeevan Utsav for 11 years, paying 9,71,000 rupee plus GST annually. The policyholder starts receiving survival benefits at age 54. By age 64, they would have received 1 crore rupees in survival benefits. At this point, the total survival benefits received are nearing the total premiums paid. Any survival benefits received beyond this point are considered income and are subject to taxation. Historically, India's income tax exemption limits have steadily risen, from 1 lakh rupees 2 decades ago to 12 lakh rupees currently. This upward trend suggests that future insurance payouts may incur minimal or no tax liability. Interested in exploring more about LIC's popular plans, Jeevan Akshay and Jeevan Utsav mentioned here? Watch our detailed explainer videos on these plans to understand their unique features, benefits, and how they can help secure your financial future. Links available in the description box below. Investing in tax-saving plans ensures financial security while strategically deferring tax liabilities. Spread your taxes over time, avoid sudden burdens, and secure lifelong peace of mind. Wondering what happens if you surrender your policy early? How are partial withdrawals taxed? And most importantly, what's the tax treatment for death benefits? Our final video will break down these critical aspects, ensuring you make informed decisions about your life insurance investments. Subscribe now and stay ahead in your financial planning. Like, share and subscribe to Insurance Funda. Stay updated on the latest insurance insights. Download Smart All-in-One Calculator app, get personalized calculations and tax estimates instantly.